My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like, my life be like times like these that make me say, yeah. Lord, if you see the bitch come my way, like demon brain control when I stray, yeah. Long sacrifice in the price my way, like living like a figure tale. Sometimes I fall, I slip, yeah. I'm more for the
Well, I'm going on this walk by myself. Update, Isaiah, he been here for, like he told y'all, over 4 months without a working visa. And now he has to go get that shit situated so he can get back home. But, so yeah, actually, no, they flew him, they're flying him to Turkey. They're flying him to Turkey so he could get a visa so he doesn't get in trouble while being here. Let me make things a little more clear real quick. Isaiah, he'd been here for 4 months, did not get a working visa to be in this country that long. So by the time he was trying to leave, which is probably April, they would probably, border security would have held him. So now I'm about to walk this road by myself today. So I'm gonna use this time to talk to y'all about me and some of my experiences thus far. Well, let's see where we're gonna start at. Let's talk about me going from high school star to riding the bench. Boy, this part right here is something serious. This is essential to having mental, you saying be strong mentally. What I'm about to tell you, how I got through this, I had to be strong mentally and be self-confident. At Georgia State, my freshman and sophomore year. So my senior year in high school, I was one of the best players on my team. You know, we went to state, you know, we were doing everything. Everybody was the best in high school. This is dummy facts. Everybody was the best in high school. Everybody got that high school story of how they used to kill. Then shit get real after that, you know what I'm saying? Because now you're taking the best player on each high school teams and putting them on one team once you play Division I basketball. Shooting threes, doing whatever, you know what you did in high school. Went to Georgia State, got fucked over, you know how the recruiting goes. I didn't know it that well. Yep, I got the fucking worst end of the motherfucking business of recruiting, man. Man, I wish I had somebody tell me all this stuff. So that's why I'm telling you guys, man. Really listen up here. Never had nobody in front of me to talk to me, to guide me, you know, to not believe everything a coach tells you. And then all in all, I learned it's a business. You know, I can't fault none of the coaches that recruited me. It's a business. I just got the bad hand on the business. So went to Georgia State, did 2 years there, got fucked, didn't get to play. You know, it was embarrassing, especially the sold-out games. The GSU versus GSU game, sitting on the bench watching that great rivalry, not being there to participate. You know, it hurt me, you know, so I could have easily just stopped playing and shit, but sometimes you got to turn that negative into a positive. You know, I stay positive. I'm not lying here, man. When you sitting on that bench and you not getting no playing time, you have to find things that make you happy, bro. Be around positive people because misery loves company. And when you're around misery, you start feeling miserable. So I found things that made me happy. I stayed in the gym and I stayed right and ready. Wishing and hoping that one day I was going to get an opportunity. I went to the gym, kept working on my game. And, you know, first year I had to transfer. I had to transfer from Georgia State. That was tough for me, man. When they called me in the office and they sat me down, they told me, hey, man, there's no way you're going to play here, man. So you might as well transfer. I knew it was time. didn't want to go D2, so I took the Bethune-Cookman offer, you know. Just like everybody, man, I was stubborn. I was not trying to play Division II basketball. I wanted to stay D1. So Bethune-Cookman, they gave me an offer, and I took it. I felt like it was a chance to reintroduce myself. Redshirted, used the year to better myself mentally, get back right. And, I came back strong. I became one of the best shot blockers in the country. One of the best shot blockers in the country. Top 3, you can go check that. ESPN, averaging 3 blocks a game. Being at Bethune, learned a lot. Became humble and grateful, Bethune-Cookman was a culture shock to me, man. It was crazy. I'm talking, I went from having high-class things to just things that you just took for granted, man. It was crazy to me. But, I kept my eyes on the prize. I knew where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? I just showed the world what I could do, and it benefited me in the end. Listen up. HBCUs don't have what PWIs have, And I know y'all understand what I'm saying there. Don't need to go in depth about that. But, yeah, so I did my thing at Bethune-Cookman. It's funny, after Bethune-Cookman, I graduated early, got my degree, and I had all the schools recruiting me. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, every conference, every Division I conference in basketball was recruiting me to come to their school. I hope y'all fucking heard me right there. I went from sitting on the bench at Georgia State for 2 years, and every fucking conference in NCAA Division I basketball recruited me. If that doesn't tell you to not give up, I don't know what else. I'm talking about Georgia Southern, Georgia State's rival school hit me up. Said, LaRon, we want you to come here. We know what Georgia State did to you, and we want you to get your chance at them. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I can only thank God for that opportunity he gave me. At least one school in every conference. So it was kind of like heartwarming. Hard work finally paying off. But again, no guidance. So I went to the school where I thought it would be cool. Like, I thought everybody was like, oh, he went to this school. So I took that route. I had plenty of opportunities, but I took a bad route. Now that I'm doing good right now, which I thank God every day, I can really laugh about this. I really had no guidance again. I thought I was going to make the right decision. I didn't. I picked a school. Basically just to show people I could go high major. Do not do that. I'm telling y'all right now, go to a school that's going to show you and project you and put you at your highest potential. Trust me. Do not pick a school that just wants you. Pick a school that needs you. That was my biggest mistake. Like I said, I went to a school that I thought that it was everybody. I picked a school that people would look at me and say, oh, he's good. That's why I picked that school. So I ended up going to Auburn. I can't really be mad about going there because it was actually pretty fun. It was a pretty great time. Let me just say this, man. I have to say this. Auburn and those type of schools up there, the high major schools, it's like, I don't know if you ever seen Project X, but it's like that times 10 with American Pie, okay? It was great. Aside from basketball, I had a fucking wonderful time. I love white people. Aside from basketball, I had a very good time. Made a lot of friends. I learned the system. You know what? I forgot to mention. We played Georgia State too, boy. We beat the shit out of them. And after the game, shaking Coach on the hand, no better feeling in the world. Got to learn from a great coach. I just got the bad side of the business. People don't know the situation. When I went to Auburn, I actually thought that I was not being over-recruited on. Before you listen to this part, I just got to say, man, I'm doing good. Just know that. But yeah, I got fucked over, you know. I'm about to tell you in depth, but I'm just gonna tell you that shit's really shiesty, man. You gotta really ask questions, man, and hold people accountable. I didn't have a father figure in my life, so I didn't know how to be a man at the time, but really hold people accountable for lying to you and stuff like that. Trust me. Because yeah, I'm a senior, but there was a kid, actually a very good kid. He came from high school early. His name Austin Wiley. He came to high school. He came to college early. I was shitty, boy. And it's crazy because I didn't learn that shit until fucking. When did I learn he was coming? I learned he was coming December. A couple games before he came. So I got fucked on that. I want y'all to keep in mind it's my senior year. Remember that. Had to laugh, you know. At the end of the day, it's a business. He came. After he came, I didn't probably seen the floor 10 minutes after that total in the last 15, 20 games we had. My senior year, you know, it was going to be tough for me. My senior year, I'm not going to have stats. Didn't get played that much. Me making the same mistake again that I made at Georgia State, you know, this really tested my mental strength, you know. I could have really gave up. I was really done, like for real. But you know, I said, you know what? I got to prove him wrong too now. I already proved Coach Hunter wrong. Now it's time to prove Bruce Pearl wrong, you know. So I couldn't give up. I went to the gym again. I worked, and I worked. I promoted myself, and you know, my agent Dave, he took a chance on me. That's why I fuck with him for that. They took a chance on me, and now I'm able to showcase my skills.